Well, it's a beautiful Saturday. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, and thank you so much for subscribing. If you're here for your first time, we ask you to subscribe and hit the notification bell for any upcoming stories we may have. Our channel has been designed to mainly bring you lots of interviews and one-on-ones over our upcoming political leaders. All those people that you didn't know Uganda has behind the scenes are going to be brought to you one-on-one, and you'll be able to know more about them. And I'm sure you've enjoyed the first shows. Well, if you've seen my first video, you must have noticed I am a little bit into the music industry. Yes. Now, what has happened this week has been extraordinary. We've seen people being arrested for things that have already happened in the country. I don't know why these people are never arrested when they've just committed the offenses. Renowned Kadongo Kamu artist Gerard Chiwewa was a few days arrested. I think he has spent his second night in prison. And why was Gerard Chiwewa arrested? It is said that he released, or he produced, or he sang a song that seems to be attacking one of the political leaders in the government of Uganda. Well, it is said that his song seems to be a song that the crime is said to, is it sectarianism? Is it? I don't remember the crime very well, but these crimes always come up. Well, Gerard Chiwewa was arrested over such. The song has been on for some time, and we've had it. We don't hear anybody's, for example, when I tell you I am Sabia Birungi, if you sing about me and you say Sabia Birungi, then you're attacking me. If you sing Birungi, I think there are many Birungis. You could be attacking those. That is just my personal opinion as a lay Ugandan who has a right to opinion. That is what I think. I don't know what you think out there. In the same context, a few days ago, I think about 2 days, Cindy came out and posted on the parliamentary platform that that the government is using its sections, like some sections in the Constitution, Section 6, Section 8, Section 9, I think those are the sections. So Cindy cited them as very confusing sections that the government is using to oppress the artists. Cindy went ahead and detailed these. If you haven't read, you can go ahead and read about the Section 6, 7, 8, and 9. Well, she said that these through the commission they put up that is supposed to govern artists, it feels unfair for the government to actually use this commission to suppress them. How can an artist who has published their work, they've written, they've produced, they've performed, and then you want them to consult a commission that has been designed by people who are actually not even artists or musicians or performing artists? How can this commission come up with regulations on how an artist who has made their work, and how can they come out with the way this artist is supposed to perform their work? It seemed so unfair to Cindy, and just a few days later, we've heard that the Bizontos, as famously known in Uganda, have been arrested over information they say is provocative, and and all the sorts of crimes you've probably heard of, or you could hear of. You can Google about that. But these gentlemen have been in such comedy for a long time. And artists in that area of comedy have all come out and done different stories. They're saying that if the government thinks the other ones were wrong, okay, let them correct it and say that whatever they said was wrong, that whoever they mentioned in that video does not exist in such and such a way, or is not in that kind of way they described him. They also came out and did a number of videos, and they are saying that if the government really feels they should come and just arrest the entire Comedians Association, if that's how they call it. But to me, that's how it looks like. In the same week, Bobby Wine launches his political party, the NUP, National Unity Platform, and that has taken the government by storm. We hear of many people in the Electoral Commission could be resigning or losing their jobs over that. Well, it so turns out that Bobby Wine has outsmarted most of these the committees that are supposed to be putting things under surveillance or making sure that nothing goes out. What is the intelligence doing anyway? If they did not see the party coming, if they did not know this was happening, how can a party be somewhere there lying quiet and progressing and changing names and registering? All the registration certificates indicate that this has happened right under their nose. How come they could not notice that? So it is such mockery that we actually have intelligence, I might say. To me, it is mockery because that does not happen under intelligence. So what is the intelligence doing? Who is under surveillance now? Is the intelligence under surveillance? We don't know. Well, it's up to you, the common man, because every time we go into the race to vote for leaders, we are voting for who is going to represent us, who is going to serve us. Are they serving us well or they are not? It is all up to you as Uganda decides 2021. In another story, the parliament has been under COVID-19 tests and everyone in the house was subjected to a COVID-19 test. Many people have a claim that these tests are actually not as valid as we may think. They think they are faulty. That is what we hear from the people, and people are saying, why are members of parliament being tested for COVID if they've not gone out of the districts here? They've not gone outside the country. Where has the COVID-19 virus come from to enter the parliament? Well, we don't know. We respect whatever they are doing. It is for the common good, I'm sure. We also know that the Land Commission Bill has been subjected to be presented to the parliament by the speaker. We'll let you know when it is presented. We know of a story of a lot of things happening around the entertainment industry and the political side of Uganda. We've been hearing about so many things, proposals from the Chief Whip, Honorable Ruth Nankabira, proposing the government should actually provide aid to districts, the 14, I think there are about 49 districts, border districts, that they should be presented with aid. Why? Because these people are going to be under lockdown if the lockdown is still going on as it has been. She's proposing that aid should be presented. These people should be given some help and support because their businesses, their homes, everything about them is much more restricted than the entire country right now. What do you think about that? Should the government provide aid to only the border districts, or you feel like all these people, even in these open districts, should actually be provided with support? Thank you so much for being here. We ask you to subscribe once again. The show is called Sabia Live Show. You look for it as Sabia Birungi. So if you want to have something you want to say, if you have a leader that wants to appear and air themselves out, we are on the run. We are down here and ready to get to you and get your interview. Forward your leaders to us. We will be grateful to host them and they serve you better. Thank you so much. Continue sharing our content.